For me, motherhood has an even more special meaning. I was told for a really long time that I wouldn't be able to have kids. I was on bed rest my entire pregnancy, but it was worth every single second of bed rest. The day that I gave birth to him, the doctor put him on my chest, and the very first thing I did when I saw him was, oh my God, he looks just like me. And then he opened his eyes and looked up at me. And it was almost like he was acknowledging that I said he looked like me, and he wanted to look to see if I looked like him. He's going to be 16 this November. And I think the most important thing that I've learned from my son is to really just enjoy watching him learn who he is and not trying to instill who I want him to be.
I was very scared and excited 6 years ago when my son was born because COVID had just started. And it was just an unclear time, but somehow it all worked out and I got a beautiful, very fat, healthy boy. I thought I was busy before, but it is nothing compared to how busy I am now. So it has been eye-opening to see how much I'm able to do. Motherhood has simultaneously been the most rewarding and magical and loving experience of my life, while being disgusting and my home is filthy all the time. But it balances each other out and it's a lot of fun.
I had my daughter, I was 28 when I had her. 9 pounds, 7 ounces, 21 inches. I just fell in love. I always tell people she's my one and done. Every stage of their life is different. You have the toddler stage, you have the preteen stage, then you have the teenage stage and the young adult. I was a single mom and I always felt that I can do everything on my own. But I was in school, working full-time and going to school full-time to get my bachelor's degree. I have a good foundation. My mom and my sisters, they were there to help me pick her up from school. Asking for help and seeking help from your loved ones is so important. My daughter, she just received her associate's degree last year and she's back in school to become a registered nurse. And I'm very proud of my daughter, so proud.
Being a mom really made me think about myself and who I am. Right, your identity changes as a mom. It was just the most joyous moment because I had my little girl and she was happy and she was healthy and she was alert. I was so excited and felt like I was having my little doll finally, who I could play with and dress up and just hang out with and love and teach her how to be a woman in this world. I think just realizing how much your body and your mind responds to the new responsibilities of being a parent. And, for me, my son kicked me into that, but then when I had my daughter, it was it's kind of like a circus, right? You have more than one and it's oh my gosh, and you're constantly rising to the occasion. You're so tired, but you don't feel how tired you are because you're raising these amazing little adults and watching them grow.
My older son is going to be 20 on May 1st, and I still remember that moment like it was yesterday. And I think the thing that's so amazing about motherhood is I remember when he was born, I thought I could never love him more than I do in this moment. But now I think back on how much I love him now and how much I loved him then, and I love him a million times more. And it's amazing, it's your capacity to love and your heart just keeps growing and growing and growing. And I think that's the really beautiful thing about motherhood is as hard as it is, it's impossible love and it's pretty perfect. Happy Mother's Day to all of the moms at MetroPlus Health.
Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful moms at MetroPlus Health.
Happy Mother's Day. Thank you.